Hi, YouTubers. Had a dream. Wanted to share my dream with y'all. And please like, subscribe, and share my video so that others may be blessed. My dream, I went to this house, and at this house there was a celebration. There was a celebration. I don't even know what kind of celebration it was. All I know is that there was a lot of people there, a lot of people. And when I was there, people kept arriving at, at this celebration. And at this celebration, I could see relatives. I could see relatives from all kinds of different generations that that I remember. I remember people when I was a little boy, and some of the relatives were kids, and when they got to the celebration, they were adults, and I didn't recognize them, but some of the other people that were there were telling me, "Oh, that's so and so," and remember, when we lived over here and we lived over there, and how we were playing tag, and she goes, the little girl that played tag with us, well, that's her, and her little brothers, those two are her little brothers, but they were adults already, and I would have never have recognized them. Then they were just, and then some of my relatives, like my brother, he got there, and I started telling them, hey, they told me that girl right there, she was a little bit younger than I was, but I told him that's the girl that lived next to our cousins, and we played, and I said, go say hi. And he goes, no, he was kind of bashful. But then he decided, oh, okay, I'm gonna get up and go say hi. But he got up, but I never saw him say hi. And then um, I was outside, and then there was two babies, but they were little babies, and and then there was water accumulating in that area, and the babies were lying face down. And I went and I picked up one of the babies because water was kind of rising, and I started telling everybody inside, "Hey, whose other baby's outside? Because the water is too high. Go get your baby before something happens to it." So some of the people went, and some of the ladies went and looked, but the baby was gone. I don't know what happened to it. I have no idea what happened to it. And then I saw another baby, and it just had a pamper on, and it was outside, and it was raining, and the little baby was getting all wet, and the baby must have been like a month old. So I guess somebody went and picked it up or something, and I had told them to, go get that baby. Then I found myself outside, and there was lots of people, and they were playing with a golf ball. And when they were playing with the golf ball, they were trying to play keep away with the golf ball. And there was a line. If you wanted to play, you had to get in line, and I got in line, and then some lady came and got behind me. Somebody I knew for a long time, and she wanted to stick to me, and I was like, I didn't really want that person next to me, but so the line kept getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and then came time for us to play. And I don't really remember playing, but I do remember going back inside the house. I was like in a living room of an old house, and I was getting ready to leave. And this same lady comes and sits next to me, and you know, I, I wasn't really attracted to this person, but she didn't want to let go of me for nothing. And so I was putting my shoes on. I was getting ready to leave, and when I finished tying my shoes, I so I asked this lady, and this lady never spoke, never, throughout my whole dream. She never spoke. And I asked her, so what can I do for you? And she still never spoke. And my dream ended right there. So I believe that the 144,000 are about to be gathered into one big place, big celebration. But I believe that there's going to be people that believe that they're going to be a part of that, that they're not going to be a part of that. You know, there are going to be many good-hearted people, good people, that they think that they're going to be there, be a part of it, and that God's going to look in their heart, and he's going to say, I knew you not. So, we're not going to be saved by works, by how many things you do for anybody else. That's not what God's looking for. God's looking at your heart, making sure that when he picks you, that whatever it is God teaches you, you're going to believe that, and you're going to run with that. And that's what God's looking for, like King David, a man after God's heart. God knew that whatever he taught David, David would run with it, that he would do whatever God said, no matter what. That's what God's looking for us in our heart. Not how many people or how many spirits you got rid of in Jesus' name. Not how many people were in your congregation. God's going to look in your heart to see if you're going to do the right thing, to see if you're going to follow him wholeheartedly. And with this, I leave you. I was tying my shoes at the end of my dream. So I was getting ready to leave. So I believe that this moment of truth, the time to go, is real close. Shalom.